Hi Aquarius, welcome to Sophquest. My name is Spence. Welcome back if you are a subscriber and welcome in if you're new. This is for the week of June 7th through June 13th. We are having a new moon solar eclipse in Gemini on the 10th this week. It's a very important eclipse moment. There's your oracle card, ostrich. I'll talk about that in a second. So it's an important new moon. It's important because it, number one, is not only in Gemini, which is very much about the way that we think and having a new start and open-mindedness and learning something new, but it's also an eclipse. So these, 2 weeks ago, that eclipse, lunar, internal, stuff we were letting go of, and then this week, solar, outwardly beginning new things. This is a period of time that we're going to remember. And it's going to be activated in 6-month intervals. So these are sort of life lesson learning times, basically, okay? Plus, we have, you're going to see, I think, new ideas, new innovations, new inventions, new things in technology and transportation, things like that on a global kind of scale as well. We're learning in a kind of quantum leap forward time. All right. Now, we're also using the Shadowscape Tarot today by Stephanie Plum-Law, and the book for that deck is also co-written by Barbara Moore, which I love her writing. And this is the Winged Enchantment that I just pulled your card from that you saw me shuffle when I started the video, and this is the Winged Enchantment by Leslie Morrison and Lisa Hunt. All right. Now, Aquarius, if you would, settle in with me. Matter of fact, I'm going to take a sip. Hold on. Thank you so much. So just settle in. Take a deep breath. Drop your shoulders, relax your body. Bring down the cortisol. Raise up your serotonin and dopamine levels. Put yourself into a nice state of mindfulness. And pull your 9 card. Okay. Shuffle a good bit. I shuffle these between each single video, every video, but I'm going to do a little more for you. Okay. So we pull the ostrich for you. Let's just pull these. Ready? Okay, so we have the 10 of Swords. We're changing our mind, changing our thinking with the Page of Cups, and forgiving, perhaps. The 5 of Pentacles. We have the Judgment, the Magician. We have the Ace of Swords. Okay, great. Whoa. The Death card, the 6 of Swords. That means a big transition, an awakening, of starting something, moving forward. Nice. And the King of Cups. You're opening up your mind, which in effect is opening up your heart. That's what I want to say, Aquarius. Interesting. On the bottom of the deck, we have 4 of Pentacles because, yeah, you've had your heart chakra sort of closed a little bit to someone in particular, if not to everyone. Okay, so at least to one person. So I don't know who. Let's read for you though first your oracle, the ostrich card. Alexa, off. Alexa wanted to talk to you. That has never happened to me in a video ever before. Wow. Okay, ostrich, ready? Number 23. I've been talking all day and my Alexa has not turned on until just now. That was so bizarre. I was like, who's talking in there? Okay, ostrich, ready? Aquarius. I am ostrich, one of the great connector birds. I am the odd man out. I am acceptance. I am that which is not obvious. As an earth-bound bird, I have a firmer grasp on what it takes to ground the world of spirit. I belong to both worlds at once, striking the balance, finding the harmony. If you have found me, it's time to bring those messages you hear back down to earth. No wisdom does service to the world if it is left to rattle around in your head. I'm sorry, I lost my place and I had a hard time finding it. No wisdom does service to the world if it is left to rattle around in your head. Some people fill up so much on spiritual knowledge they forget to share. Isn't that the truth? Others simply fail to come back down. The higher worlds are mesmerizing, but like me, you are earthbound for a reason. Find a creative outlet. Tell a story. Make a move. Raise up your head and keep your eyes on the prize. I am a quick runner and can show you how to quickly spread your newfound wisdom. Perhaps you already know your best angle, and I have simply come to ensure that you follow it through. You are channeling. You are bringing something forth. You are of the earth. You are ostrich. I love that. You're earthbound for a reason. Find a creative outlet. Tell a story, make a move, raise up your head, and keep your eyes on this prize. I'm the quick runner that can show you how to quickly spread your newfound wisdom. You are definitely going to be learning something, Aquarius, and something that you are going to want to share. And what's interesting here is I saw that it's like you're opening your mind to something, and because you're changing your mind about it, or allowing your mind to kind of grow in that way, from knowledge to wisdom kind of thing, that you're opening your heart. It helps you to open up your heart and feel more an ability to emotionally have bonding synergy with others. Okay, so I'm taking a look at this. Because you've been thinking about something. You had a particular opinion. And it's been a long time set in stone for you. It's just like something you believed. And that's changing. 100%. And the reason I've never looked at the Ten of Swords this particular way, I mean, it always means coming to a conclusion about something. But in this particular reading, on the vertical, this is what I'm seeing in the past, in the recent past. 10 of Swords. I know. I've learned, right? This is over time. 10 Swords, and it's not usually something you like. It's a negative mindset or decision about something that you think. So you think about something in a way that over time became an opinion for which you had a particular judgment about it, and that is ending death. 10 of Swords, death, judgment call. Wow, are you changing your mind about something? Okay, Aquarius, so whatever this mindset change is about, you know, it's like one of those things. It's like, I'm going to use a ridiculous example, but let's just say that you've always looked at the sushi bar in a Chinese or Japanese restaurant, but you always stick to the menu. You never try the sushi because it just looks weird to you. You're an American, let's say. You eat hamburgers, you know, you grew up on McDonald's. Sushi's not your thing. To all the Japanese folks out there, hi there, love sushi. Okay, but to an American, you know, born, bred, raised, and fed differently, you know, some people don't want sushi. So they look at it and they say, no, that looks weird to me. And then, one day, you're over at someone, let's say you're single and you're at your girlfriend's house, and your girlfriend serves you this little plate with these little rolls with these, you know, the rice and then yum inside, and you know, and says, here, try this, it's so delicious. And because you're a big man who wants to impress the girlfriend, you take a big old bite because it's worth it to you to try something new. You're invested in getting back something even better by taking the risk and trying something, even though you don't think you're going to like it. And then voila, you love sushi. Okay, so that's a weird example, I know, but it's like you've thought about something in a way for a very, very long time, okay? And that is transforming. It's not ending, it's transforming like a phoenix. This is with judgment and death together. This is a second chance to understand something that before was negative, and now you're seeing it differently. So if you judged a person, maybe misjudged someone, or something about yourself very, very possibly, and your ability to be, let's say, a good speaker. Okay, so I'm seeing the Page of Cups, the Magician, and the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is moving from negative thinking or negative arguments and conflict into calmer waters and rising above it and just, moving on from it, letting it go, okay? The Magician above that is that you have heart, mind, body, and soul, all the tools you need to do something you really want to do, which might be to do this, to move forward from negativity, to stop thinking in a way that you used to think. The card above it is the Page of Cups, because you've come to the idea, it's just nicer to be nice. It's just nicer to think more nicely about it in some way, whatever this is that you have been thinking about. With the Page of Cups, you may forgive someone. And the reason I say forgive is because the Page of Cups is next to the Five of Pentacles. Someone's been out in the cold. In your life, someone's been out in the cold. You've had a lot of negative thoughts and feelings about it because you've cared about this person and they've been out in the cold, or you've been out in the cold from this person. So that's why I say, there's someone in your life that you have not been in contact with for a while because of something negative that happened, something that was either said or believed. And now you have a second chance to correct it, to be the magician, to transform that, bring some truth, right? The sword of truth, this new beginning with new information, this aha, solar eclipse in Gemini. I get it now. I understand it because of the twins, with a new vantage point, a new perspective. I used to think about it in a very left brain way. Now I can think about it in a right brain way. I can bring that in and I can integrate it into now wisdom. Now it's not just knowledge, it's wisdom. And I can bring some love to that, some understanding to that. So this is about somebody either forgiving someone or understanding something about someone that maybe you didn't before. You, in the center of this reading, are the magician. You, heart, mind, body, and soul, have everything you need to make this right. Between the Judgment card and the Ace of Swords, that's a conversation that you might want to have. It could be a reconciliation here, forgiveness, and a conversation about it. And I think it's with someone that you haven't spoken to in a very, very long time for some reason. Or at least not spoken to them in a way that was from your heart. Because the last line is the Death card, transforming this with a phoenix moment here with the new moon solar eclipse in Gemini. What? Big moment where I'm just going to move on. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to move somewhere more positive with this because I love this person. And it's kind of in my hands. I'm the magician. And I'm going to open and speak to them with my whole heart. I'm moving forward now. My whole heart, King of Cups. You want to transform what was negative into positive by opening up your heart. And you do that by first opening your mind. So if you are at odds with anyone at all, okay? At odds with someone, Aquarius, we're all different. We all, we do what we do. Maybe they haven't understood you. Maybe you haven't understood them. Maybe they couldn't forgive you. Maybe you couldn't forgive them. Maybe you're just not usually the kind of person that would date a specific type of person or make a friend with someone, that's different from you. The ostrich said, it's a bird of the air and the land. It streams from the air, but it distributes it on the land, right? Runs fast, changes things, uses its voice in a different kind of way. It's a big voice on the earth, but all information comes from spirit. All knowledge really does. So it's that you are asking to allow God consciousness universe to stream into you this knowledge into your heart. Because the person, whether it was you or them, has felt really alone, really out in the cold for a long while. And man, I'm sorry, but it hurts. That hurts, right? So if you can be the healing love medicine for someone, or if they can be for you, I pray very much that that happens for you, Aquarius, because, you know, you've got a new beginning here. Absolutely a new beginning here that you can create with this person. So if you owe someone an apology, please give it. If they owe you an apology, then call them and ask for at least an open door. Hi, can we talk? Give them the shot. Give them the chance. Because you really want to move it forward here. It's a beautiful thing. And the Four of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, you know, being closed off, protecting yourself, making sure you're protecting everything, you know, does not bode well if you're judging it that what the person or whatever outside of you is wrong or bad. That's not the kind of judgment you want to be in, right? You want to have good judgment to hold out things that are dangerous or whatever, but be careful, right, with that Ten of Swords and judgment and death, because for whatever reason, you're bringing a down-to-earth message to someone, and I think it's going to really help the situation. And I know it comes from you because the Magician's in the center of the reading. All right? Oh my gosh, Aquarius, I want to wish you a very happy week. I really hope this new beginning, this solar eclipse, the summer solstice, this is a brand new time for you. And speak from your heart, okay? Speak from your heart and you will do incredible things in this relationship or in this situation. But you got to put your heart into it. All right. I'll talk to you next week. I wish you kindness, reverence, and gratitude. Thank you so much. Thanks for stopping by.